Today we're going to be making scrambled eggs, and it's not the scrambled eggs that your mother made. These are going to be gourmet scrambled egg. We're going to do one, and you're going to see how it comes together, and it's actually a good process. So let's get started. We have to gather the ingredients. The ingredients are pretty simple. Let's see what we have in the fridge here. Let's see. Okay, we have some butter and cheese, right? Yeah. And some eggs. And what else? Oh yeah, we need a little bit of whipping cream. That's the secret ingredient. Here we go. Let's get started over at the stove. Okay, I've moved the ingredients over here by the stove, and I managed to locate a frying pan and a spatula, which we'll be using in just a minute. So I think the first thing is to cut some slices of ultra thin slices of seriously sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm going to do that over here on the cutting board. Do some cheese cutting. Seriously sharp. That's the best. So the idea is to slice some really thin slices so that it melts quickly. This is all going to happen very fast in the frying pan. And you don't need a lot, just enough to give it flavor. And here we're only going to cook one egg, so yeah, I think that will do it. But this little piece here, that's for me to test. Okay, we're just about ready to start. I'm going to move the frying pan over to sort of a medium burner. Not quite turning it on yet. And what I'll be doing is adding some butter and then some cream, the egg, and the cheese all together, and then we'll get started. I like to put everything in the pan and then cook it all together. And before I light the burner, I'm just going to put it right here and add some butter. Evil butter. Okay. And the cheese that I cut earlier. And the egg, of course. Legless rocker. Where did I hear that before? And I'm going to put this in the the compost bin over here. And now the secret ingredient. There you go. I'm not measuring, I just put a splash in there. Now I'm going to turn on the burner. Okay. Now I leave it on high and sort of modulate the cooking by putting it on or taking it off. The whole idea is to proceed slowly because the eggs are delicate, and if you harden them, they'll be in like chunks. That's what most scrambled eggs are like. The first thing that will happen is the cream will start bubbling, and that's my signal to pull it back a little bit. You know, it really doesn't take much to heat up the pan. You notice I said heat up. That's Pittsburgh talk. And I may cut this video a little bit to wait for things to proceed along, but it won't be very much time. I do a lot of stirring. That's to keep the eggs from clumping. And it helps to move the cheese around because we want to get that melted. You can see it's already starting to stick a little bit on the edges. See, right about this time, you can see I'm gonna pull it back and coast for a little bit, and maybe you can see it's starting to solidify. And I don't want that to go too quickly. I guess I've beaten that to death, that admonition. So here we go. Now it's not ready to eat yet, but it's starting to get in that direction, and it's pretty uniform. I'm going to give it another little cycle here. Then I'm going to let it rest and go toast some sourdough bread. Yeah, all right. All right, let's let that rest, and I'm going to go off and cut some bread over here. Okay. I think one of these slices cut in half will be enough. Let's see. Over here. A perfect cut. And let's put that in the toaster. I think we can keep cooking. Won't be long now, will it? And you know, they're almost done. Fact is, I think it can coast the rest of the way. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't that look good? And they're just really creamy, fluffy. So I'm almost ready to plate the eggs. That's what the gourmet cooks say. My mom would say just scrape it out of the pan onto the plate. So let's do that. They got a little bit more done than I would like. With some pepper. And finally some toast. All right, let's give it a taste. Wow, that's good. Second bite. And some toast.